Time for Game 4. Another must-win game for GGPlay. And Fantasy has been showing a lot of good play in all of these matches, I have to say. Played pretty well in that last match. And we'll see if Fantasy is able to get the job done here and actually come out with a win here. Or if GGPlay is able to make one of his epic comebacks. I'll have to start calling him the comeback kid if he's able to come out with this match and the next match, because, yeah, major comeback guy. I think this match is going to be on, let me look at my sheet. This is on Chupung-Ryeong. So, yeah, this match, no biased so far that I can see. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, this isn't nearly as biased as a map like Plasma, so hopefully we'll see some good standard gameplay here. And both players are going to be able to scout each other easily because this is a 2-player map. GGPlay is starting up here at the 2 o'clock position in orange. He's the Zerg player. Down here at the 8 o'clock position in green, we have Fantasy, the Terran player. If Fantasy wins this, he is going off to the finals. And I can't even believe I'm saying that. I mean, I've casted some matches with Fantasy, and he just hasn't seemed like the kind of player I would have seen in the finals. If we see him in the finals against someone like Best, I think that would be absolutely epic, because both guys are so new to professional StarCraft, and they both made such a big splash already. It'll just be, that would be a very interesting match. But you know who I'm rooting for, of course. Stork. I think Stork is going to beat Best. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for him to do it, but anyway, screw that. On to this match. We see that GGPlay is probably going for, I'd say he's probably going to go for a 12 hatch again. We've seen that he's he likes to go for a very macro style build. I haven't seen him go spawning pool first in a while, but you never know, he might surprise us here. I think he probably should go spawning pool first and throw off Fantasy. Try to get kind of an advantage here psychologically, but you know, you see he's going for his 12 hatch. Yeah, I think GGPlay probably needs to do something a little bit more creative in this match, because Fantasy has been training night and day, I'm sure, to beat this. I'm sure GGPlay has too, but Fantasy is one of the hottest new players out. I'm not sure what that is. There's someone with a head that looks like might be a StarCraft unit. And they were just spotting white people left and right in these matches. I guess they were just fascinated by them. Okay, there's the spawning pool going up and the 12 hatch. And Fantasy is roaming around in the base here, being warded off this time by GGPlay. GGPlay is trying to ward him off a little bit faster this time, I think. And there's the choke being blocked by Fantasy, so Fantasy's in this for a longer game. He's building a factory now, so Fantasy's been going for a lot of mech lately. He might be going for some more Valkyries or something like that, actually. You see there is another hatchery going down for GGPlay, looking a lot like the last match. I'm guessing another 3-hatch Mutilus build from him. And Fantasy just kind of sitting around there, not being attacked at all. Going to get the scout out on pretty much everything here until the Zerglings pop out. See, the Zerglings are on the way here, so Fantasy's going to have to run away. But the gas up for Fantasy now, so he's definitely working towards a mech build here. Another crazy mech build from Fantasy. The Zergling's going to run down. I'm not sure how much damage they'll be able to do, though. There are going to be a couple Marines guarding that choke, I'm sure. You see GGPlay is kind of checking for any kind of proxy with his Zerglings now. And there's another starport going down, so we could be seeing the same kind of build from Fantasy as the second game here, just kind of Valkyries. And it'll be very interesting to see Valkyries on this map. You see he is using vultures again to ward off these Zerglings, so I think this would be a lot like the second game. If it's too much like the second game, GGPlay is going to lose, but we'll see what happens here. The Sunken Colony going up, going to ward that Vulture away. You see that Fantasy is taking this opportunity to expand, getting some mines out, some mine tech out for his Vultures. And it looks like the lair is going up for GGPlay right now. He's going to be able to get the Mutalisk out pretty soon. Control tower going up for this starport, so we could be seeing some more dropship play from Fantasy. We'll have to see if he puts up the armory or not. I'd like to see some more Valkyrie play. I very rarely get to see Valkyries in pro StarCraft matches. You see that expansion is going to be up very soon for Fantasy. He's going to probably get that up and running right when he's attacking GGPlay here. Sending Vultures up. A lot of Zerglings out though, so I don't think any kind of Vulture harass is going to be successful. He's using this opportunity to lay some mines out. Going to be able to take out any rogue Zerglings that try to rush to his base. Setting up a mine there at a possible expansion, but running into a Zergling force. Zergling's going to be able to take that Vulture down very easily. One Zergling goes down, but it's not a huge deal. And there, that dropship out, very early dropship. He might be dropping Vultures in here. I'm not sure what he has in that dropship. Very good micro, taking out a ton of Zerglings there with mines and Vulture micro. Not a very big Zergling group at all, but he is able to get the scout in. There is an armory out, so we could be seeing some more Valkyries after all. Now you see the dropship is out. I was right. There is going to be a Vulture drop, big harassment drop here, and nothing but Zerglings to defend this. And Fantasy has shown that he has good enough Vulture micro to take out Zerglings with his Vultures. So GGPlay is looking to intercept any Vultures that come out here, but he's not going to get the job done if the Vultures are dropped here, and as you see they are, right out of range of that Sunken. Very good play from Fantasy, picking that Vulture up just as it was about to get stabbed by that Sunken Colony. Vulture still doing a good job taking out some Zerglings here. Oh, Scourge taking out that shuttle. I mean, not shuttle, but dropship. So both players playing pretty well here. Fantasy losing his dropship, that's definitely going to hurt him. But now you see he does have Goliaths out, so not going for Valkyries after all. And now a big grouping of Mutalisks are going to come in and try to get us some harassment here. I'm not sure what he's planning to do with the Scourge. Oh, you see Valkyries are out again. Oh, that's right, we are going to another kind of Valkyrie build. I guess GGPlay saw that. That's why he has the Scourge there, able to take out one Valkyrie. But being warded off again, I think GGPlay has to do something different here. He's going to fall into the same trap that he did in the second game if he doesn't go for some kind of creative strategy here. Because those Goliaths are going to be able to take out the Mutalisks, and those Valkyries are just going to help. And he's going to have to commit the Scourge instead of other units to take out Valkyries. And yeah, GGPlay's got to do something different here. You see, he does have quite a bit of Mutalisks out, going in Mutalisks and Zerglings. Might be able to wipe out this Goliath force if he can stay away from those Valkyries. He's got to get to those Valkyries with the Scourge. You see, he is able to take out one Valkyrie, but I'm not sure if there's another Valkyrie there or not. And GGPlay going to be warded off by another Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is being repaired here after all. Oh man, GGPlay I'd say is in not a very good position right now. Fantasy didn't lose a whole lot in that. You see, he still has troops down, still has his Valkyrie out. It's so funny to see Valkyries. I almost never see Valkyries, but it seems like since I've seen Boxers started using them again, more players have been using Valkyries.